are now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Huh? Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
What? At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always. Jason is here.
Yep.
Jesse is here, as usual. Can't get rid of him. And Michaela is on the ones and the zeros tonight, doing the
video, audio, tech,
whatever she does.
Yeah.
So last week we had a guest, Ray Grogan.
Uh-huh.
He was. We had an official guest chair, and this week we have a guest. The one and only Farmer Bob is finally making his appearance on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Yes.
I don't want to clap too hard because I cut my hand on a can of tuna today.
Wow.
So I don't want to make it bleed.
Soft hands.
Well, I do have soft hands. I have the hands of an academic. I have the hands of an academic. I have a bad can opener, and it didn't get it all the way, and so I stuck like a thing in there to kind of, and I was like trying to pry it out, and then I really got it out, and it was one of those times when you cut your hand, and the moment you cut it, you're like, that's
a good one.
This is not good. So I immediately put pressure on it, and then Erica and I had that fight that you have, when you cut yourself, where she's like, "Why were you so stupid?" And I was like, "I know, I was." She's like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "This is not productive. Why were you doing that? This is not."
I wanted some tuna.
Why didn't you just go to the store and get a new can opener?
So it was a whole fight, and I've been watching that show Poker Face, and there's like lots of times where she carries super glue with around her, and people get cuts, and she puts super glue on it, and I said, "Get the super glue like they did on Poker Face." That's what I yelled as I'm holding the thing.
Like, no, we're not gonna do that.
And then so she Googles it, and so she reads a whole flipping article while my hand is bleeding. I'm like literally bleeding out. I'm like getting woozy. I was like, I need some iron, and she like reads the whole article, and she's like, "Okay, I know how to do it." And I was like, "Give me the thing," and I was like, "Just slather it on there. That's my thing." She's like, "No, that's not what you're supposed to do." I was like, "That's what I'm doing." And it was like a whole fight, and but anyway, I got super
just
glue.
rub some dirt in that. I don't.
Well, it was a pretty good one. Like I could if I would have opened it up more, I might have seen bone. Like it was like it was was one of those cuts that you're looking at it, and it does. It was a slice.
Was it clean?
It was very
a clean
clean
cut. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah, sure.
I cut myself on a chainsaw once.
That was a big one.
That was ugly.
It's a hamburger.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff happens on a farm, which is why we brought Bob here today.
Yeah. But before we go any further,
okay.
I have to apologize.
Yes, you've got to.
This is a formal.
We do not issue apologies lightly.
No, we've never apologized.
I think we've done a couple. I feel like
maybe
we've done
one
a couple.
or two,
maybe.
And we bleeped one thing with Jesse.
Yes.
So, and if you want the inside scoop on that, just text me. I'll tell you what it was. But here's the apology. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a comment about avoiding jury duty by wearing my KKK outfit.
Right.
As you do.
Well, here's the thing.
It was the word "my" that got you in trouble.
The word "my."
I think
is
if
what got
you
me in
said
trouble.
"a," or
your,
your ones.
Here's the thing. I don't own a KKK outfit.
You do not.
I do not own a KKK outfit. And even if I did,
so you rent it.
I rent it out. It's a costume for
He's got to
Spirit
sing
Halloween.
another
It's the back room of David's bridal.
So apparently I've got more.
Now we're making more jokes.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Here's the thing. Apparently I've made a few people upset.
Uh-huh.
And here's the thing. I feel like, well, the reality is I do have a black son.
That is the reality.
That is reality. And I would never make fun of him.
Teddy?
No, Teddy's white.
Okay.
Teddy's definitely white. Teddy's been on the show. Gideon, he refuses. He's too smart. He does not want to come on the show.
No, he does not.
Because of the jokes like that. So I retract that joke.
You issue an apology.
I issue an apology. And I have been...
Are you sorry if anyone's feelings were hurt? Or are you just sorry?
I'm just sorry I told the joke. I don't care if it hurt anybody's feelings.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry I got in trouble.
Yeah, you're sorry you got caught.
So that's not
I'm
enough.
sorry I got caught.
I would be.
You're sorry
Yeah.
that those people listened to that episode and
Yeah,
called
just-
you out on
Well,
Yeah.
Those people, Jesse.
you want them to listen to that episode.
Listen, there's landmines everywhere. It's enough to say
nothing but
that you're
landmines.
sorry. That's
Yeah.
enough.
I think you have the right to say it.
Yeah.
Here we
Well,
go.
I do too.
To
This
say
is
what? Sorry or the?
Well,
all of the above.
either. All
Whatever
of
I
it.
want.
Either.
This is America.
Yeah.
if you
Say
didn't
what
want
you
to
want.
apologize, you wouldn't apologize.
Yeah.
You're apologizing because you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it was a joke.
It was obviously a joke.
Well,
And I might say it
It
again
wasn't
someday.
a good joke, but it was a joke.
Well,
we got
listen,
got content.
if you want good racially insensitive jokes,
No,
I
no,
don't
we're
know.
not doing that.
We're
No,
not doing
we don't.
that.
No.
We
Okay,
do not. We have
okay.
not run so low on content. So Bob is here. I got
that.
things to talk about, but we're going to talk about farmer things.
Oh,
I guess.
that'd be
I
awesome.
don't know. Did you come with anything that you want to talk about tonight?
you know, I, as a farmer, you know, speaking for the farming community,
Yeah.
you get these people that are like, oh, you farm? And then I feel like they have two ideas. There's two different
Tropes.
types. They're like, well, you only work 2 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Harvest
which,
and plant.
You know, I still work more than a preacher. But,
True.
You know.
True.
He
But-
works 4 hours once a week.
well,
4
4
hours? That's
hours.
generous.
It's an hour.
It's an
and then he
hour.
goes out to eat afterwards. Somebody
Someone
gets
buys him
from-
lunch.
Yeah,
Someone's
exactly.
going to buy him lunch, and he got
So-
up in front of and just talked in front of a
I
lot of
know.
people.
He doesn't
Like,
even
does
do
that even
anything.
work? I don't even think so. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like work to me.
It's
Yeah.
the worst TED Talk you ever go to.
It's like a weekly subpar TED Talk.
And every week they ask you for money. It's like, what? I don't.
Wait,
TED Talks, I don't give money to TED Talks.
Yeah.
So those are the two.
Well,
What's
you get
the
that
other?
one, and then the other one's like, well, when do I plant my potatoes?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never planted a potato. Like, I never even
So you're
cooked
not
a
an
potato.
Irish. You're not an Irish farmer.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know how well it worked out for the Irish farmers.
Not good.
We're gonna have to initial apology for that one.
Oh,
now.
darn it. Darn it. Sorry.
And here's one thing I know. I know a few things about Bob. One thing I know about Bob is he loves it when people come up to him on the 4th of July barbecue and say, "Hey, are we knee high by the 4th of July?"
Oh, yes.
You
I
like
love
that, don't you?
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one. I'm like, does it look knee high? It's up to my waist. I mean, this stuff's been in the ground since, the end of April.
Yeah,
So,
for
not
sure.
this year, though. I don't know. It might be. It's hard to say.
And that's the other thing that I've noticed is that, people are looking for something to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
They know you're a farmer.
Yes.
So they're going to want to know,
Point of contact.
have you started planting? How's the season going? And then you got to go through that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of wet out there. Oh, so you don't like to plant when it's wet?
Yeah.
Huh? No.
Well, the best one is like it just rained 5 inches like 2 days ago, and they're like, "Well, when you gonna be able to get out in the field like tomorrow?" And I'm, well, what about those guys that got those tracks on their tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're able to get out.
Yeah.
you know. But
No,
whatever.
Yeah, those
I
stupid
did
idiots
have a
that think
person
like that. Those dummies.
I did have a person ask me a question once. Well, I shouldn't probably say. Anyways,
Don't say who it is. Just say the question.
okay. The question was,
It was your
So
sister-in-law.
you,
Oh, jeez.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm going to issue
sister-in-law.
another
You
apology.
have 17 sister-in-law.
Well, yeah, it
sisters-in-law,
could
so
have been.
Any
I
one
would
of them.
even realized it.
Yeah.
It took me a whole like 3 years to learn all their names.
Yeah.
It's a good chance it was one that started with a K. Well, anyways,
Careful. We've already been in trouble because of K's tonight. It's a good thing.
anyways,
You think they had 3 and they were like, we
gotta keep
better at
going. We
least
can't
have a
stop at
4th.
3.
We can't have a KKK situation. All right, continue.
Anyways.
So what was the question?
Apologize. That was a
the
horrible
question.
joke.
Sorry.
The question was, so you plant the corn, you do everything to get it to grow, and then why do you go through with those machines and just like tear it down at the end of the year?
That's a good point.
And I'm
That's
like,
a very good
All
point.
of that work, and
Well,
then
you're
you're
just
just going
gonna
to
knock it
tear
all
it down.
down. Yeah.
This person had a college degree, so
In agriculture.
they work for the government.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now you're a no-till guy, right?
No, I'm firmly into the.
You're a tiller.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm like,
So you're just wasting diesel.
Yes. Oh, just wasting it. Yes. In the fall and the spring, whenever. I love
burning
it.
that diesel.
Oh, well, I love the smell.
So if
rolling coal there.
if we want to, where is the place in Caledonia that we need to go in the morning to drink bad coffee and listen to farmers complain?
Well, it used to be. It used to be the Camo Cafe,
Yeah.
but it's no longer there.
Yeah.
Right.
Is
Well,
it
they
now
had-
the wet spot?
Yeah. Well, it was beside the wet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the wet spot burnt down, and then they rebuilt the wet
Not
spot.
wet enough.
Well, now it's not the wet spot anymore.
Okay.
It's the bowstring. But,
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's
So now
all
there's
kinds
no
of
place in
stuff.
Caledonia.
Well, there's none, and then
Where do they
yeah,
migrate to?
I don't even.
They're
know.
just sitting in a field every
There's a-
morning.
There's an open market for that. We should
There
set up a
is.
coffee shop in Caledonia.
It would be
honestly.
good. I would put some money in. I feel like. Well, you could go. Well, Bucyrus. I don't even want to say Bucyrus because every time I say Bucyrus, Dan's like, "Well,
Listen,
there
Bob
it is.
loves Bucyrus.
It's Bucyrus." So
You could say anything.
the Crazy Fox. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a bar in the evening, and then you get good breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
So.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
good.
there's farmers at the Crazy Fox?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they sit
that's a
around
good
and they
place to go.
complain.
Oh well, you can
about one another.
Well,
Is that, hey, this
one
this
another.
have you seen
you
Johnson's farm over there? What's he doing?
Well, he's out too early. Obviously, that's going to cost him. He's going to have to replant everything.
I have always wondered, do you guys see each other as competition?
I think that it's like girls at high school.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. No.
So we do see him as it's everybody's competition for everybody, but then you just don't say it. in
yeah.
front
When
of
you're
their
driving down the field, you're looking down the rows.
face. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
you got to see if they're straight or
Yeah.
not.
Do
But-
you spend more time on the ones by the road than you do, off the road? Like in your mind,
like
are you
in your
thinking,
field, you want to get your road.
you thinking people are going to
lined
see
up.
this one? It's
Well,
not the
if
back
I'm,
lot.
yeah, like all the ones, like if it's out by the road, you want it to be perfect because that's your calling card. You
Yeah.
know,
But
Who's
back
gonna-
by the woods, you're just
by the woods,
willy-nilly,
well,
whatever. Yeah.
That's where
Doesn't
you
it?
start. You start by the woods.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
once
yeah.
you really
Get
get
all
to your
the-
groove.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then get
But
in the groove.
nowadays, Bob, let's be honest. All you got to do is like push a button and the GPS does it all, right?
Pretty much. I mean, that's. I'm.
That
I
still
put the
blows
seat
me
in. I
away.
hardly have to do anything. I listen to you guys.
Yeah.
I can watch you on YouTube.
Sure.
Got my RAM mount. You
Yeah.
know, just look.
Just sitting back there.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah,
watching
all the
Lauer
buzzers
radio.
are going off. I don't even like pay attention to it. It could be anything.
Yeah,
So I don't even know what's happening back there.
that's exciting.
So you want to just start it off with the Mount Rushmore of farming things.
We wanted to do a couple Mount Rushmore. So I would say the Mount Rushmore of things on a farm
Things on a farm.
is what I wanted to do.
Items.
Tractor,
Tractors.
yeah.
The George Washington.
barn,
A red barn.
red barn.
Specifically.
With the
Red barn.
gambrel roof. Yeah.
Yep.
And a tobacco
Yeah,
pouch.
I was just thinking
Mail
that.
pouch
Mail
tobacco.
pouch tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh man, do they even do that anymore? They don't.
It keeps you awake, you know.
Well, I mean, the billboards. You don't see.
Do they? Are they painting barns anymore for advertisement? That was like a whole thing.
that was
Is
a
I don't
thing.
think so. There's not too many like just wooden barns out there anymore.
I feel
That's
like
true.
the Ohio Bicentennial just ended it all. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Were
was
you
like
approached
jump
by the
shark.
Ohio Bicentennial people?
I didn't have a barn that was in good enough shape to be approached by the Bicentennial Board. There was some money involved. You know, you had to be somebody that knew somebody.
Oh,
See,
really?
the Ohio people
Yes.
came and said, we're going to paint Michigan on that barn.
Is that
It's
what
falling
they did?
apart. It's
Yeah.
old and crappy.
Okay.
It was a joke. I messed
No,
up.
that's
So
all
we
right.
got a tractor. We got a red barn.
Yeah.
Hay bales.
Hay bales.
Oh, maybe a rooster crowing.
Just a rooster.
I was
Yeah.
like, there has to be an animal. I don't know. Is it a rooster, a cow, a horse?
It wouldn't be
pig?
a horse. Come on.
No.
Who needs horses anymore?
Yeah, you have
I don't know.
tractors.
Yeah, we got a tractor.
That's true.
I think it's
This
got to
is
be a
a
rooster.
modern,
if you
progressive.
picture a farm, if you picture a farm, there's a rooster crowing at the butt crack of dawn every single time.
Like, you know, the rooster that's on that, you know, the wind vane.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
yeah,
wind
yeah.
vane. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's on every farm.
Well, you're looking at the
Pretty
wind
much
vane,
is.
right? You got to figure out where the wind's coming from.
What about like corn?
Oh, well, there you go.
I mean, corn is you got a tractor, you got corn.
You're asking us. You're the farmer. Rob.
corn is king. Well, I almost feel
I
like
mean-
we would be. He's almost too close to see the forest for the trees, or however
there
that
you go.
goes. You know,
So-
he's like too
So we got
into.
tractor, barn, corn, and we're going to go with an animal of some variety.
I feel like we should.
So chicken.
Chicken. Well, rooster's pretty good.
I think a cow.
Rooster. You
Cow?
like cow?
Yeah, I'm cow.
Yeah.
Do you have a cow on your farm?
No,
I didn't.
I got pigs on my farm, and I don't want to see another one of them. So,
Do you have a rooster?
No,
No rooster.
I don't want to.
Then do
Why
you
would
even
I
have a
want
farm?
Anything? I know. I
mean-
I check every.
Are your
day.
barns red?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
So you're not much of a farmer.
I know. It's
So
fine.
are you a John Deere guy?
Well, I do all colors.
Oh,
you know,
really?
I like
everything.
Chalmers.
Alice Chalmers.
What
What
is
is-
that one?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's a
that was a long time
old
ago.
one,
Whatever.
yeah.
Dating yourself, man.
someone I knew one time was a farmer, and they said that it was the best, and that's all I remembered.
Obviously.
Kubota? Is that one?
No, that's like people that just have horses.
Oh,
have
okay.
Kubotas.
DeWalt. Is that
Yes,
Is that something?
I'm a DeWalt
Yeah.
guy.
Oh my gosh, a DeWalt guy.
Forget
Holy
Milwaukee,
moly.
man.
No, well,
Milwaukee.
I like Milwaukee.
I'm a Milwaukee guy. It's red.
And you're a farmer.
Well,
Don't you need good
Come
tools?
come on.
Nah,
come
I'm
on.
just kidding. I think Milwaukee's probably better.
All right.
DeWalt was a little bit cheaper when I was
So
buying.
that's
Well, yeah, it's at Lowe's.
Jesse has hijacked the. What else you got, Jason?
Well, I was pulling up. I made a 10-page PDF
Oh gosh.
all about farming things.
Oh jeez.
Lots of.
And if it
page-
sucks, then we're just going to not do it, and we'll just do the.
Yeah,
other
we'll just
things.
move on. So
okay.
we finished that Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do Mount Rushmore of.
Sometimes when I'm like somewhere professional,
Uh-huh.
like today I went to my accountant's office, and it's like not a public place, but it is a public place. So there's not like restrooms this way, kind of a sign situation.
Yeah.
But I really had to pee,
Yeah.
and so I need to find out. My job number one when I walk in there is find
Identify
the
the
restroom.
bathroom, yeah.
So I go to the counter and I realize that I do this thing when I'm in a professional place and I want to ask for the restroom. A lot of times I'll say, "I'm sorry, could you where is your restroom?" And she'll say, "It's down the hall." And then I'll say something like, "I've had so much to drink today," which is my way of saying I'm not about ready to take a dump. And
Yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah,
and you know what I mean?
I'm not just stink it up. Yeah.
Just so you know, the reason I'm going is because I've had a lot of drink to drink today.
Yeah.
I've had way too much coffee today.
Round and brown
And I realize that's my way of saying I'm not about ready to go into your restroom and mess it up.
Unfortunately, I've inherited my dad.
Yeah,
Where's the little boy's room?
is that your thing?
That's my thing.
Okay.
I just normally walk in. I'm like, hey, I gotta take a dump.
Yeah, you would.
Well, yeah.
They look at me and they're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
I don't
Jesse
even know
walks in,
why
they're
you're
like,
even
that
trying to
way.
use a bathroom in a professional
I
situation.
really- well,
like
I
I
was
would do
about-
it before. Like,
So
just-
I had literally drank all morning that morning. I've been trying to drink a lot of water.
Coffee.
I had a cup of coffee, but I had a lot of water.
I gotcha.
And I was waterlogged, and I was about ready to sit down in a meeting with my tax guy for like
Yeah.
an hour because I'm mad because I owe $5,000 on my taxes.
Oh my gosh.
I wish that was a joke.
You got a bad
And
tax guy.
You got
Well-
2 weeks to pay that?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the point of this show today. I'm going to look right into the camera.
Call
if you-
Ray Grogan.
GoFundMe.
So anyway, I'm going to sit down for an hour with this guy, and I need to be focused because I want to grill him. I want to give him the third degree.
'Cause
what are you
he's at
doing
fault.
wrong with my taxes?
Yeah, yeah,
what's you're not treating this like if it was yours. So anyway, so I had to use the restroom. I didn't want to be distracted. So
Did I tell you Marion Crime Chronicles kicked me out?
yeah, well, you texted me that,
Yeah. I'm gone.
but you can't be upset about that because that's literally what you were trying to do.
I know, but it was real quick. They were quick on the draw. They were really quick on
Person
the
that
draw.
runs it is a fan of the show, and they were like, you know what? This is the last straw.
I really thought I could stretch this out for a couple weeks. I mean, it
I'm
was literally
surprised they
1
kick
week.
anybody out.
Well, they kicked me out.
I mean, I see the content they
Oh,
got. I don't
yeah.
even know.
yeah.
I went through the line that way, just for you, and I was like, I'm gonna post a video of it on Crime Chronicles, but then I was like, nah, I don't. I got.
Do you think that any podcast in the world talks more about Marion Crime Chronicles
No,
than we do?
we're
No.
the number one podcast
I
for
think-
Marion Crime
I
Chronicles.
feel like we are.
I think it's good stuff.
Listen, I don't care where you live in the country. It's worth a follow.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you can get into that Marion Crime Chronicles
Yes.
Facebook group, it's gold.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
pure gold.
Yeah, man on Oak Street, slumped over wheel.
I lived on Oak Street.
Possible OD.
That was in front of my old house. Listen, you guys are saying a thing to be funny, but the number of times the police
No,
had
we're not
someone
being
pulled
funny.
Listen, we called on the guy that was slumped over on Oak Street.
Yeah.
So you're
I'm
the
not,
guy.
I'm looking in the
Yes.
camera. I swear, hand on the Bible, this guy was slumped over in his
Yeah.
car on Oak Street in front of our house, and we called the cops.
What
What
did you say?
constitutes being slumped?
Possible OD.
Yes.
He was drunk. very drunk.
Okay, well,
and he
over
tried
the
to drive,
alcohol.
and then
Yeah.
he tried to drive around. Anyway, it's the
He
whole
was in
thing.
his driveway though.
No, he was not in his driveway. He was
Oh.
on the street.
And your neighbor on Oak Street in the middle of the city has more chickens than Bob does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. What kind of farmer am I?
And not a good one. All right, Jason, what do you got?
Okay, so Mount Rushmore of things a farmer might wear.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bib
that's a good one.
overalls.
overalls.
A hat. You have to have a free
Yeah.
hat.
Okay,
Straw
now
hat?
listen, are you a,
No, it's like a baseball cap. It's got to be from some seed company.
Yes.
okay, a
Yes.
Gotta be
seed
a seed
company
company.
baseball
Yes.
cap? Now you doing mesh in the back?
Oh, well, come on. Mesh in the back. Come on.
You got mesh in the back. Is it a foam up
course.
front or is it like a
No, any more. The cool, now there's, you can, the young farmers
Okay.
are doing
Okay.
snapbacks now.
yeah?
Okay.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, because that's
Yes.
Flat bills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
lame.
So you're not flat billing it,
No, I like a little bit of a curve.
Yeah.
And
so mesh back, curve
Mesh,
front, and
yes.
then is it the polyester?
Well-
or is it
I don't even know what you're meaning by Paul. It's a
or is it foam? Like
no,
when you're
no foam.
like
no.
the trucker hat.
No, not like a foam trucker hat.
Okay.
But it would have like a some substance to the
Call
the
box
hat.
seeds or something.
It has the little rope,
box
the
seats.
little rope around here too.
Well,
Like the old ones did.
in the 80s maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, overhaul and
Carhartt?
overalls and
Carhartt something.
Carhartt.
You got to have Carhartt.
Even today, in today's climate,
What's wrong with Carhartt?
well,
they're a little.
they
woke.
went woke.
Yeah.
They went woke.
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
yeah.
Well-
Now it's less. It's
What's my identity now? Jeez.
You just
I don't
wrecked
know. I
Bob's entire universe.
I know, like
Ariat.
the pocket, single pocket Carhartt. Like
It's
that's
a,
my
iconic.
thing.
it's a quality item.
Are you
Got
a
10 of those.
Are you a flannel guy?
No, not really.
Because I
I'd
picture farmers
I'd say
with flannels.
boots.
Boots, you
Yeah,
gotta have.
you gotta have boots.
Red Wings.
Yeah.
Red Wing boots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's it. Overalls, hat, Carhartts, Red Wing boots.
Okay. And
Based
yeah.
on this,
Yes.
I am a farmer.
Well,
do you have any type of bandana or sweat rag or a hanky?
no.
Does
You're not a hanky
does your
guy.
dad?
I'm not a hanky.
Does
guy.
your
I
dad-
can't imagine. No, my dad
Oh,
does not.
it's called
Well,
a-
I feel like if I grew up with a hanky guy, then I probably would be.
It's
a hanky
called
guy.
a farmer blow,
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
why
you do
you-
that in the shower.
Yeah, but
or in the field.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Nobody's watching.
sometimes I
Or
do
a
it in the
restaurant.
office.
Erica does not like it when I do the farmer blow.
I love the farmer blow.
There's no tissue can do what a farmer blow can
That
do.
is correct. Yeah.
No.
Now, our
not
dad
at
was
all.
a hanky guy,
Dad was a hanky guy.
and when you're a secondhand
How-
hanky kid, ugh.
Ugh.
Your son, I'm passing
never
this
tell
down to
your-
How
you.
many days did it go until you washed it?
I don't want to
it's a
know.
mystery.
But I never told him my nose was running because he'd offer it to me. I'm
Swipe
good.
it on your sleeve.
I'm good.
Okay, and then we've established, according to a previous Facebook post, you don't do a lot of PPE or safety gear.
No.
So instead of safety glasses, you do the safety squint.
Oh yeah, the safety squint.
Yeah,
you
see,
know,
that's-
you just or look away.
yeah. The
Or
look
even
away.
when I'm welding, when I'm welding, I do the squint. You
squint-
got to close your eyes the whole way. That's how you tack weld.
You like see
So
it
it's
and
good.
then you zero in, close your eyes.
Yeah, and then sometimes
do
you
it.
get the timing mixed up, and then you got them open when they should be closed and
Yeah.
closed when they,
Who
You're like,
hasn't?
Whoa.
No, I was just thinking, any true farmer's not doing a whole lot of PPE.
No. Well, you don't got time. You don't got time.
You got time. You don't have time to put on safety glasses. It's crazy.
Well, they're always scratched up. They're in the bottom of the drawer. They're scratched. You can't see what you're doing. I got eyes. I can see exactly what I'm doing.
Then, are you a glove guy?
Sometimes I'm not. I just.
I like the leather glove.
Well-
The yellow leather. I feel like the inside of it's red, like a red fabric.
yeah.
The outside is a yellow leather.
I like the hide.
Yes,
cow
like a
hide.
calf hide.
Yeah, calf hide glove. Those are my
I
favorite.
like those.
I don't know. You spend too much time taking them on and off doing stuff. Just
Sure. Sure.
if you had soft hands like Dan, then
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
would
would have
need
to wear
them.
gloves.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay. So it's boots, overalls, Carhartt, and hat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Mount Rushmore of tractor brands.
Track. Well, that's
Well,
John Deere,
John Deere case.
Case.
I don't know. Do
Caterpillar?
you want ones that are, still? Well, I guess
I only know
like
John Deere.
international.
International? Kubota?
Well, there's a song about
No,
that.
I
one.
want to do Kubota. That's not. Those aren't real.
Caterpillar?
No, they don't even.
Clace? CLA.
Klaus.
Klaus?
Yeah,
That's German.
that's German. Yeah, you don't even want.
It's like the Volkswagen of
So-
tractors.
Probably
Volkswagen.
International, Case, John Deere,
New
and
Holland.
then- yeah, you could say
It's
New
a Mount Everest situation,
Ford,
and
New
it's John
Holland,
Deere.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, how about Mount Rushmore of fictional farmers from TVs
All
or
right.
movies?
Okay. Now, there's not as... do
See,
you have a
I
list?
knew
I
you
do have
guys
a
were going to
list.
do this list.
Okay.
I was like thinking of
Yeah.
things that you guys.
I feel like the guy from Green Acres.
See, I never watched Green Acres.
Little House on the Prairie, Paul Ingalls.
Oh.
He wasn't a very good farmer, though.
Well, we're not
was
saying
like-
good farmers. But he was a farmer.
You know what?
He
It
farmed.
just occurs to me there's not a lot of these.
There's not a lot. Now, Field of Dreams, Ray.
Ah, that's good.
That's a great one.
Kevin
he
Costner
tore down
from
his
Field of
field
Dreams.
to build the baseball. Mm-hmm. He wasn't a good farmer. He tore down his
But he was a
cornfield.
farmer.
No, he
Yeah.
was a farmer.
what Pauly Shore in that one movie that he was farming in.
Biodome?
That's a good one. No.
Encino Man?
No, it's
Are we about ready to do the
Wait.
Mount Rushmore of Pauly Shore
that's,
movies?
that's a good one.
All right, look it up. Google it.
It's
I
Pauly
don't
Shore
know
movies.
if I could do a Pauly Shore.
Encino Man.
Encino Man and
Biodome.
Biodome.
That's the
Then
Washington.
that
and
one, the
Lincoln.
one where I'm talking, the one I'm talking
farmer
about.
one.
The farmer one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm not-
gosh, I can't. And then
Okay, I've got another one. Farmer Maggot.
Oh, from Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
They got into Farmer Maggot's crops.
Farmer
again.
Maggot's crop. Yeah. He grew exceptional mushrooms.
Yes, he did.
that's obviously this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Not a lot of farming.
Boy, this is
yeah.
thin.
Yeah, they're not
Listen,
good.
that's the
It's
list.
not a good list.
This is the
and
list.
that's the best of
Yeah.
it.
Used to scrub?
Listen, that's what it.
He's
that's
not a farmer. Where'd you get this list?
AI.
Oh, the farmer from Babe.
That's a good one.
Farmer Hoggett.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he's good.
yeah.
I'd say Ray from Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Farmer Maggot.
Tom Chaney from True Grit. I mean, I like True Grit.
True
Yeah,
Grit's
that's
pretty
a good
great.
one.
And then Paul Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie. I mean, gosh.
Unless you want to go Pauly
Zeus.
Shore.
I mean,
No,
this
I'm
says,
telling you
this is
that's
the
better.
saddest list. Macbeth from Macbeth.
That's
Yeah, this is. I mean, literally, it's Zeus Carver from Die Hard with a Vengeance. What the heck is that? I don't.
Listen,
Ishmael from Moby Dick.
he was a
He wasn't a farmer.
he farmed fish. He was
This
a fish farmer.
is a pathetic list.
Listen, Chat
This is a very good one.
GPT. That's
So
the best thing
it's-
come up with. I asked it.
you just should Google stuff like a human being. So it's Pa Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie.
I'm
It's Ray from Field of Dreams.
very
It's
disappointed with this list.
Farmer Hoggett from Babe.
Farmer Maggot.
And I guess Farmer. I mean, gosh, this is Bob. You are not well represented
no,
in Hollywood.
I'm not.
We need more farming movies.
Walter White from Breaking Bad, was he a farmer in that? I mean, he made drugs, right?
Yeah, he made drugs. I don't
think he was a
that's
farmer. Yeah, this list is awful.
I thought
Did
guys
you
want-
find the
Yeah,
Pauly
come
Shore
on.
movies?
The only one that even looks like that he was a farmer was The Curse of Inferno.
No, come on now. You're killing me.
Maybe you could Google something like Pauly Shore farmer movie.
Listen, this is Preston's job,
Preston's not
okay?
here.
Come
This is
on.
Preston would have
ridiculous.
had a whole list.
Yeah,
for
he
us.
would have been done already.
I don't think I can go to sleep tonight unless we finish the
All
Mount
right.
Rushmore Pauly
Son-in-law.
Shore movies. Oh, that's on the Mount
93.
Rushmore. Okay, Son-in-law's on the Mount
yes,
Rushmore.
that's there you go. That's
We
it.
need
Are
one
we
more.
finished?
Biodome, Encino Man, Son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Well, give me another Pauly Shore movie.
Did he do the voice
Goofy
of
movie.
Yes, the Goofy movie.
Okay.
That's what
All right, the Goofy
Finish it.
movie. All right. Wait a minute. Was there a farmer in Looney Tunes? Like, was one of them a farmer?
Porky Pig? Did he farm?
I think like
Elmer
on
Fudd?
and off he did, but maybe.
There's the whatever
Foghorn
Foghorn
Leghorn.
Leghorn. Yeah.
Was he a farmer?
Well,
he was on
lived
a
on the
farm.
farm. Yeah.
Okay. Boy, this list is
Yeah,
sad.
it's not
We
good.
need more farming movies.
I think we do. I think that's what we've learned. All right, what else you got?
I've got some fun facts about farmers.
Oh, there you go.
How many glasses of milk in a lifetime can a cow produce?
Trick
That's-
question.
That sounds like a lot.
They can't make a glass.
Bowls don't make milk. No. 200,000 glasses of milk.
Really? Do you ever wonder when you're drinking milk, like that you get from the store, how many different cows are in this
Oh,
cup?
Because they
Oh, a lot.
right?
A lot. Yeah.
Because it all mixes together, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
It's
I feel like
homogenized.
my milk would be better. I would
From a
want
single cow.
Yes.
source cow.
Well, I don't know. It's averaging
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
all the milks from all
Unless
the
you had
cows.
a really good cow.
But somewhere
Yeah.
out there's a cow that's pumping out like it's
The
like
best
the
milk.
same like it's like Coke and McDonald's. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's a cow out there that's just
Maybe.
got great milk.
It's
And
like
there's some
the
cows.
Wagyu beef of milk.
What's to do with
cows.
Wagyu beef?
Yeah.
Is it better?
I can't
It's
imagine.
Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
what do they,
cows are
what do
from
they
Japan?
know about steaks? That's what I want to know.
The Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know anything.
Are you willing to come on next week to make your apology?
I think
Japanese and their
there's
steaks.
3 today. 3.
I don't know
Okay.
what the deal is with
It's not like you
Wagyu.
brought
Okay.
up Hiroshima
Here's another
and
one.
Nagasaki or anything.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
as long as
I
that was a
came
long
in-
time ago. As long as we don't make
Yeah.
fun of Fukushima, we're going to be fine.
I don't know what that is.
I know.
We're on the same wavelength today.
Okay, you're a pig guy.
Yes.
How many?
We could do the Mount Rushmore famous pigs. Now that's a thing.
Okay, let's
There.
do that. Let's do that.
Porky
well,
pig.
Porky Pig,
Yeah.
Babe, Pig in the City,
Oh,
Yeah.
Gordy.
Gordy. What's Gordy?
Gordy is like the off-brand babe.
Yeah, Gordy the pig.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know this one.
Oh.
Well, then the pig from Charlotte's Web.
Yes.
I don't know that. Some pig.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Sure. Yeah.
I think
That might be it.
That's good.
Porky Pig,
Yeah.
Babe, Pig in the
That's a
City.
good list.
Gordy,
Yeah.
and then the pig from
Ooh.
Charlotte's Web. I
What
feel
about
like-
the three little pigs?
What about Napoleon from George Orwell's
Animal
Yeah,
Farm?
it's pretty
Animal Farm.
iconic.
That's pretty good.
Well, I was going to say the three little pigs.
The Three Little Pigs.
Miss Piggy?
Miss Piggy.
Oh, Miss Piggy. Hold
Come on.
Piglet? Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Petunia Pig?
I feel like Miss Piggy needs to knock somebody off of this list. Gordy gets
it's
knocked
Porky
off.
and Miss Piggy
Porky and Miss Piggy.
are
Oh, well,
they're
yeah.
locks.
I think Babe, Pig in the City.
Yeah, they can knock Gordy off. Gordy's not.
Yeah.
I think he's expendable.
Pumbaa from The Lion King was a pig.
Well,
He's a boar.
He wasn't he a warthog? I mean,
Yeah, he's a
It was a
warthog.
hog.
So how do you know where-
Ham from Toy Story?
No,
No.
that's a
Piggy
toy.
Bank?
No, we've hit the
different.
bottom of the
Whatever.
list.
Okay, do you finish it?
Yeah, what
it's-
was
okay.
the list?
Yeah, it's Babe, Pig in the City. It's Porky Pig, Miss Piggy, and the pig from Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, a single pig can eat 11 pounds of food in one day. Is that true?
Bob knew that.
Oh, yeah,
11
probably.
pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of food. What do you feed the pigs?
I mean, just corn, soybeans.
so how many
yeah.
pigs do you have?
We do about 5. Well, we have 5,000 head on the farm all the time.
So 5,000,
Yes.
so 50,000 pounds of food?
oh well, we could get a delivery of 50,000 pounds of food like
Every day.
no, it's like twice a week.
And you go
You
through
know,
that.
we go through it. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of food.
50,000 heads. How many bodies? Is there any pigs with 2 heads?
No,
How many legs would that be?
a lot.
Now, the front legs and the back legs, they're all legs, right?
I
Not-
would say yes.
I've got one of Bob's pigs in my freezer upstairs.
There you go.
Parts of it.
Yeah.
So that's a big freezer.
It was good. It's very good.
Yeah, how do I get on that train? I keep talking to people
It wasn't
that know you.
It wasn't free.
No.
Well,
One
I
has to
get it.
One has to pay for it.
We'll talk after the show, Bob.
Okay.
Sheep have a field of vision nearly 360 degrees.
It's the same with like pigs too. They can
their-
see behind
Their
them.
eyes are like
yeah.
in the side of their head.
Yeah.
And they can see 180 on both eyes.
That's so you can't sneak.
Why do you like Jordan Peterson so much?
Curveball.
This is
Dan's tired of the farm talk. He's like,
Is
I live
it-
in a loft
I'm
in
done.
town.
I'm done with the farm
I
talk.
got 8 more pages of stuff.
I know. I'm aware.
I don't know why.
I got a whole
like
Jordan
Do you?
Peterson.
Do you? Is it just
It's-
what is it about Jordan Peterson?
I don't know.
that checks. Your
I don't
box?
know what it is.
Yeah, but you like him.
It's probably because of the patriarchy. It has to be because of the patriarchy.
You're anti-woman.
Well, obviously, yes.
Aren't all farmers?
I mean, we're all married.
Yeah.
Sure.
So far.
So you feel like Jordan Peterson is a force for good in the world?
Well, I feel like I feel like if you were a young man, that
What do
was-
you mean by young man?
That's a good question.
What do you mean by believe?
Yeah.
Like, clean your room.
Well, that's the bloody problem now. And he
I was listening to. Actually, I was listening to him today. Well, it's
We
funny
know.
is
I was listening to him today.
listening to your podcast, and then like right afterwards going to Jordan Peterson,
night
and just
and
like, and then you get that like the classical music that comes up, and I'm like, this is
Our podcast
and you
is
listen
like
to Jesse make some fart joke right before.
It's like
the
our
Venn
podcast.
diagram of that. Do they even touch?
No, they don't touch. It's Bob's the only. It's like a sliver. It's like you can barely tell that they're touching, but it's Bob right there. I view our podcast as like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
no, it is. It's
Jordan
true.
Peterson's the fine
True.
wine.
In between
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson, you
Well,
got to get Lauer Road Radio.
I'm like,
there.
it's Bible Project,
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson, and you got you guys in between.
And you just kind of like
You know.
to forget everything you
Yeah.
learned, you know,
Yeah.
and then you go back to it again.
I
It's like when
do.
you
Yeah.
sniff coffee at a candle factory.
Yes.
It resets
Is that what they
the
do?
note.
I
Yes.
thought but you sniff candles at a coffee factory.
It's
Did you know that?
crazy.
It's insane. I feel like I didn't know Jordan Peterson until I feel like you introduced me.
well, he
to
was. I don't even remember.
He's been around a while.
He was on when I knew about him was he was on Glenn Beck one time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See, I think Crowder.
And, yeah.
Crowder's had him on for a long time because Crowder's Canadian, Peterson's Canadian. So there's
He got popular around the time that he refused to call his students by their preferred pronoun.
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's when it blew up. You know.
Yeah.
Him and his YouTube channel and stuff.
Yes, because
So-
he had his YouTube channel
Well,
before then.
yeah, and
But
he did his whole like
all of his like lectures he was
yeah,
posting. them.
the Lion King and Pinocchio and all that stuff. Yeah.
I love his Pinocchio stuff.
Oh, yeah.
his Pinocchio. Have you ever listened to Jordan Peterson talk
No.
about Pinocchio?
Oh my gosh.
It's like it made me want to go home and watch Pinocchio.
I
Hey,
did.
that's another Pauly
I
Shore
did.
thing.
what?
He did Pinocchio.
No, he didn't.
He did.
The new one.
I think so.
Nobody
yeah.
cares
The
about
new
that.
one?
Just saying.
no.
Nobody cares about
There's
that.
no new one.
So, do you went home and watched Pinocchio?
Oh yeah,
With,
and with my kids, and I'm like, why are you? This is horrible, man.
it is. It is
scary.
Dark.
It's
It is
creepy.
really dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
The,
I made your kids watch it.
Yeah.
Have you done the Exodus series?
No, I listened to one of the. Well, no, I don't have that money.
He
I
doesn't
don't.
have Daily Wire Plus. I had Daily Wire Plus. I just canceled it a while ago.
I
But
thought
I
friend
wish
of the
somebody
show,
would,
Anthony,
like,
has it.
he does.
share
I
some
could
passwords.
I could
with
get it
me,
from him.
But, you know,
But I listened to the
I
first,
shared a
like-
password once with somebody. One time.
It should come back around.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
feel like
We'll give you the password to Lauer Road Radio.
Oh, great.
I listened to the first 4 episodes of Exodus.
Yeah.
And it is thick.
Yeah.
It's very dense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to hit the Netflix?
All right.
Okay. The middle button.
There you go.
There we go.
Michaela gives you the middle finger. How's this middle button?
How's this
for
middle
you?
button?
Michaela would do that. Of all my kids.
She just did.
Yeah.
She's doing it right now.
She's saying my mic's not on.
It's fine.
Okay.
Netflix, Netflix, watch these shows with
It's not on, but it's fine.
Okay.
Netflix, Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around.
Jason,
you
what
watch,
is your
so
Netflix suggestion of the week?
I'll tell you in a second. But
Okay.
have you caught up on Star Wars Mandalorian?
I got your text. First of all, Preston, if you're
Preston's
watching
not
or
here,
listening,
yeah.
Preston texted us last night and starts asking us if
like
we've seen
an hour after it drops.
Yeah, it releases, and then he's immediately asking us if we've seen it. And I'm like, you're ruining it for me because you said Jack and Lizzo, and I'm like, why is Lizzo
Yeah.
on Star Wars? And
Yeah.
now I'm just like, the whole time I'm watching, I was like, well, when's she going to show up? You know.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
I
was-
saw a clip earlier in the day with her,
Oh,
and
really?
I was just mad the whole day.
I was
I'm
a
like,
little
I'm just going to
upset.
ruin it for Dan too. Yeah.
Thanks.
So why would they put her in it?
don't
First of
know.
all, she's a horrible actress.
She was not good.
No.
You know what? Here's what I did. Once I knew she was going to be in it, I said, you know what, Dan? Maybe she's a good actress.
Nope.
Maybe she'll do a good job.
Nope.
It was not good.
No.
It's like
No.
they just wanted to put her
They
in
did.
it.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is. Why
It
is
was
she like the symbol of
I don't know.
Checks lots of boxes.
She checks lots of boxes. She fills up the boxes.
Feels
Jack Black, though?
I like Jack Black.
That was too much. For
Now,
me.
Christopher
The whole
Lloyd was
thing
fantastic.
Loved Christopher Lloyd.
That was
that
that
was
was
a
the
good
only redeeming part of that.
You're into this nerd stuff too, Bob?
Yeah, a little bit.
Whatever.
Bob is a,
Cultured
He's got a
farmer.
wide
Yeah.
breadth of knowledge.
Okay,
There's
so
a lot of-
my Netflix suggestion of the week is on Netflix. It's called The Giver. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
I've read the book.
I think everyone's read the book.
I was waiting for the book
Yeah.
to come out. I watched the movie first. And
The book's been out for like 30 years.
yeah, I didn't know anything about
that's
it.
fine.
I was
It's called The Giver. It's like black and white.
Yeah. So
And then
it
not.
starts off with black and white, and it converts into a color thing, and it's very socialistic up front. I've already apologized for all future jokes about color and black and white, and past, present, and future. He died for all of my sins. So it's black and white, and it transitions into color. It goes from like this socialistic world into like
Whoa, really?
a capitalistic world.
Really?
I think so.
Is
I don't
is
know.
one better
I didn't
or
quite
worse?
understand it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very profound.
Yeah.
Which
Very
is funny
profound.
because the book is assigned to like 5th graders across the country to read.
Listen, the movie was complex. There was a lot. It was very dynamic. I actually enjoyed the movie quite a bit. It was really good.
It was good. Yeah.
Okay. And
It's on
that's-
Netflix.
And that's your Netflix suggestion of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really late at night too.
Yeah.
So I was like kind of half in and half out, that
Yeah.
type of thing.
I get it.
It was good though. I liked it. The part that I saw.
Like I've said, I've not really been watching too much television lately, but I did watch another Jesse Stone movie this week.
Did you get the text? Did I forward you the thing?
No.
Friend of the show, Jess, who we had on, has all 8 DVDs of them.
Oh.
They're at Dollar General for like $2 each.
There you go.
That's going to come in handy because
Okay.
they're not all available. Actually, Amazon Prime switched a couple and they made a couple available. It's like they knew we were
you gotta-
watching it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but now
Well, she
a couple
has them
more
all.
available. All right, that's good to know.
Okay.
They're wonderful movies.
Tom Selleck.
Well, it's Tom Selleck.
Obviously.
Come on.
I will say, and I say this a lot.
We're gonna do Mount Rushmore Tom Selleck
generally-
movies.
We'll do that
Movies?
in a second. Did you know he was
TV
supposed to be
and
Indiana
movies.
Okay,
Jones?
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
pretty
glad. I'm
common.
glad
Did
he
you know that?
wasn't.
What now?
He was supposed to be Indiana Jones.
Yes.
but he turned it down for Magnum PI. I don't know which would have been better because I love
No.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, no.
But
it's-
what?
He could have
It's
been
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford. He could have been
It's Harrison Ford.
What about Harrison Ford? Would he have been a better Magnum PI?
No,
That
no.
would be. You wouldn't
No.
know.
There's
because
no way
he
to
was
know.
Never.
There's no way to know. That's,
Would he be better
I
in,
know.
in like
that's where the
No.
universe is split.
any of the Tom Clancy movies?
Yeah, like I'd love Tom Selleck like as a president or as a Jack Ryan or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, Tom Selleck very underrated.
Oh yeah,
Magnum PI,
Magnum PI.
Blue Bloods, Jesse Stone, and
3 Men and a Baby.
I was gonna say, what's the Western?
Quigley Down Under.
Quigley.
I
Down
like
Under.
Quigley Down Under, but 3 Men and a Baby is iconic.
It's pretty iconic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm a Steve
No,
Guttenberg
Jesse
guy.
Stone's out of there. You got to put 3 Men and the Baby in it.
Listen,
And Quigley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesse Stone. There's what's the Jesse Stone Mount Rushmore? That's the question. For me, it's Ice Cold,
I don't know.
Sea Change,
I don't know any of this.
Stone
None of it.
Cold,
None of it.
and Innocence Lost. No. I'm going to take out Innocence Lost and add Death in Paradise.
Okay, I would agree.
Those are my
Yes.
four.
Yeah.
They're wonderful
great,
movies.
Mount Rushmore of Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin. The ice cream place.
There's an ice cream place called Stone Cold. Stone Cold Creamery?
Yeah.
Cold Stone.
That's Cold Stone. That's
Yeah.
not Stone Cold. I think it's just Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think
Yeah.
it's a
He
Mount.
is the.
I think it's a
Rushmore.
Mount Everest
Yes.
situation. I'm glad that Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I'm glad that Mike Tyson wrote
That
into
was
the
fantastic.
show.
Honestly, did you catch that?
Yes.
It's like he knew what we needed.
Was that
Yes.
you?
No.
Because some
You know who it was?
Yeah.
Some things. No, I don't know who it was. I think it was Mike Tyson. Some things are Mount Rushmore, and some things are
the
Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he did us a favor.
Actually, it has really helped us because sometimes we begin a Mount Rushmore that I get
There's like
excited,
one.
and then I realize this is a Mount Everest situation. So I like that. Like
The Mount
some Mount
Everest.
Rushmores,
Yeah.
like you start. Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
a Mount Rushmore, like you start it, like this will be really good.
Yeah.
Like the Mount Rushmore of like women authors. Okay, what is that?
Women comedians. would be
Jane
better.
Austen. I guess it's a Mount Everest situation.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure-
What are you watching, Bob?
I just got done with the documentary on Netflix, Full Swing. It's a golf
golf thing,
documentary.
yeah.
That was good.
I have
like
seen that.
It's
That's good.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, is that the one that does the PGA Tour?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't
yet.
watch
that?
that?
Looked interesting.
It's like 8 episodes,
Yeah.
an hour. It's pretty good.
that's a whole world that people
Yeah.
don't know about.
Yeah.
The Masters. Is it the next
Masters,
weekend?
Yeah,
Is it this weekend or next?
This weekend.
I love the Masters.
First round was the day.
I could just
There's a golfer, Seamus Power,
yeah.
in the Masters. I was like, that's a
What an
great
awesome
golfer
name.
name.
He's Irish. It's got to
Yes.
be. Yeah. I could honestly sit down on Thursday morning, watch the Masters for 4 days straight.
And get up Sunday night.
And there's no commercials.
Yeah.
There's no commercials
Yes.
on the Masters. I could do, and I would be completely
Yes.
entertained.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it would not, at no point would I be like, this is boring. I'm done with
You're
this.
going to take a few naps along the way.
Well, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
nap in and out for sure.
And
of
what
course.
are you eating? Crock-pot something.
Isn't there something famous that they eat at the
Those egg sandwiches.
Yeah, egg
like-
sandwiches at the. Except Erica has explicitly said I'm not allowed to eat egg salad sandwiches.
Ever again.
She has forbidden it. So yeah,
Next Montana trip.
just pull out some egg salad. What? I love the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
it's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. Jesse, you got...
I do, but it's not Netflix. It's in theaters.
Yeah.
It's the Super Mario movie.
Did you watch it?
Yep, we took Oliver and Maddox for their birthday yesterday, and it was really good. I was kind of expecting. The whole time I was secretly like, they're gonna throw some woke stupid thing in here. There's gonna be like a gay couple, or there's gonna be something
Mario and
that I'm
Luigi.
gonna be, well, they're brothers.
Makes it even weirder.
But no, it was really good. It was
Yeah.
fun, family friendly, no woke. I did not detect any of it, and that's like my primary thing that I look
Sure.
for now. It could be a terrible movie, but as long as it's not woke, I'm like, I'm
See,
all right
I
with
think
it.
we'll probably wait and just buy it because the kids will watch it 100
Yeah.
times.
Wait for it to come out on Disney or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. But Ollie has not been to a movie until this one yet. So it was like
Oh.
one of those things where it's like, okay, the first movie, he's big into Mario.
Yeah.
What was your
So-
first movie?
Oh, I remember it was a drive-in movie theater.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what was it?
If you're
I
trying to
don't
give
know.
me a
It's
hint,
just-
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
I can't remember.
What was yours? Do you remember?
American Tail.
That's a good one.
Fievel.
Mine was Follow That Bird, 1986.
That's a good one too. Maybe that was my first because I was probably at that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
the first
do
one-
remember seeing that. Did we see that in a drive-in movie theater?
No, we saw it in the Marion Theater. So,
I have
listen,
a
I
memory
haven't,
of seeing that in a drive-in, but I have a hazy memory.
I haven't been to the movie theater probably since before COVID. I think maybe whatever the last Jurassic Park was.
I went to go
one I
see
saw.
the new Avatar movie. It stunk.
Ugh.
It was horrible.
Yeah, why
What?
would you
I
do
hated
that?
it.
What a waste of money.
At Marion.
So, have you seen the scenes for Nefarious? Do you
What
guys
is
know
that?
that? It comes out next
I've listened
week.
to the audio of it. That's it.
Do you know it?
I just
Yeah.
What is it?
It's Steve. Is it Steve Ducey?
I don't
Steve
remember.
Dace?
Yeah.
Steve Gutenberg, maybe?
No.
Okay.
It's a guy from The Blaze, and
I
they're
don't care about this.
it looks really good. It's going to be in the theaters. I think for the first time since COVID, I'm going to go to the movie theater.
Really?
Bob, do you remember
Yeah.
going to 1917?
Yes.
So a bunch of guys from the church that we all go to, decided we were going to go to a movie. We did not invite Jesse.
I say, yeah, this doesn't ring a bell.
I think it was before
It
you.
was before.
Freaking
Jesse.
hope so.
It really wasn't.
It was
Yeah.
before Jesse.
We would have definitely
last week.
have invited him.
Because it was this war movie, you know what I mean, that none of our wives wanted to see.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we said, let's go. And I took Levi, in high school. Michaela was very upset with me because she was like, why didn't you take me? I was like, it was
a
a
guy
bunch
thing.
of guys going to a war movie.
I think
didn't think you'd wanna
Michaela
go.
would have.
She would have loved it.
Loved it, yeah.
You
Probably
ended up
more than
going,
Levi.
You ended up going later with who? You and Kenzie went, right? Yeah. Anyway, we went, and I want to say friend of the show because everyone's a friend of the show. This is just hilarious to me. So we got a
Yes.
bunch of guys
I
at
think I
this
know what you're
movie, and going to see a war movie. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And so this preview for this movie comes up. I don't remember what the movie was, but it was some feel-good kind of movie, and we're just waiting. I'm waiting for the blood. I'm waiting for the war the war movie to start, while we're going through these previews. And this kind of feel-good, family-friendly movie goes, and then the preview ends, and you have that moment of silence. In front of the show, Josh goes, "Oh, that looks cute."
How did I know as you were telling that I was like, that's Josh.
He's like, "Oh, that looks cute." I was like, "Josh, leave now."
Yes.
We're here to see a war movie. That looks cute. So
Was it for comic relief? He said.
no,
It?
no,
no,
he
it
actually
was
meant he
serious.
just thought it
Yeah.
looked cute.
That's a
He
problem.
just thought it was cute looking
problem.
movie. Sometimes, does your so you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Does it have the Face ID thing?
I don't know.
How do you unlock your phone?
I hit the button.
Wow.
I just.
Oh,
typed-
you have a thumbprint.
I have a thumbprint.
Okay.
Oh.
So the one without the thumbprint has a Face ID.
Okay.
Okay. And my wife has a Face ID one too. And I realized, I don't know if you've ever done this, but sometimes I do something and it takes me like years before I realize that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And so, sometimes for one reason or another, I gotta, like, if my phone's too far away and I'm watching a movie and I want to know who is that guy, why do I know him? So I pull up IMDb.
Yes.
And I pull out her phone and it says Face ID, and there's a split second where I try to look like her. And I didn't realize it was happening, but I was like, let's see if this works. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how I would do that. I think I'd tilt my head slightly or something. Like, I'll just do the code.
You just keep on typing it in. It's not working. Dang it, why isn't this working? And it opens up. It's voice activated.
I didn't know I was doing it until the other day. All of a sudden,
That
it
is
happened
funny.
to me. But I realized every time I pick up her phone to unlock it,
You try to do it, Erica.
there's
look.
a part of me. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to look like her. And I'm like, this doesn't work. So now that I'm aware of it,
That's
I'm
very
not going to
funny.
do it anymore.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Bud Light? Can we talk about it? We were talking about it before the show.
Yeah.
And so I'm just ticked off.
Yeah.
I missed the day. Dan, do you know anything about
He doesn't
Bud
know
Light?
anything about it.
I know it's a beer.
Okay, so there is a transgender
It's a
man.
rainbow
There's a
can.
man who says that he is a woman. His name's Dylan Mulvaney.
Okay.
And he's done nothing, but somehow he's super famous. He's met with the president and all this. And Bud Light has now like sponsored him. Like they made a commercial with him,
The president of
the United States, former vice
Donald
president.
Trump?
No. Dylan Mulvaney, the trans guy.
Okay.
That says he's a girl.
Met
He
with
doesn't
Donald
know
Trump.
any of this stuff.
Bud Light. Okay, forget the president.
Okay.
Trans guy.
Who's the
Bud
pre-
Light puts a picture of him on the cans and does the rainbow thing, and so Bud Light is now like,
Dylan Mulvaney?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and it just ticks me off because it's like I miss the days when
You could
the
just
famous
drink beer.
people.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't care about that. I miss the days when the worst famous people that we had were the Kardashians.
Yeah.
You remember complaining about them like they're just famous because she has a big butt or whatever.
I think
now
my
the
problem.
worst
Shut up,
famous-
Jesse.
okay.
I think my problem with Bud Light is that I was always a Budweiser guy when it came to the Bud Bowl. And
Yeah.
do you remember the Bud Bowl?
no.
Yeah.
No.
You don't know the
It
Bud
was
Bowl?
before their
I-
time.
This is
Michaela-
before their
Well, now
time.
they're
In-
going to be Bud drag
In the
queen.
90s, the Bud Bowl was a big deal. There was a series of commercials during the Super Bowl. It was called the Bud Bowl. And you would see these bottles of beer
Yeah.
with helmets on, and
Playing
they'd be playing
football.
football.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
commercials would progress. And then by the
Yes.
end of the Super Bowl, the last commercial, they would show you who won the Bud Bowl. And Bud Light was like the Cowboys in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Every year. And Budweiser was like the Bills. Every year I was like, all right, this is Budweiser's year,
Nope.
as I'm watching it. And they never won.
Yeah.
So I've got an axe to grind with Bud Light,
Yeah.
too.
Well, I think my axe is more important, but it just
You just don't want to drink queer beer.
I do not want to drink clear beer.
Did the Puppy Bowl take over the
Yeah,
Bud
the
Bowl?
Puppy
Is that
Bowl
what
took
happened?
over- Yeah.
Man, it makes
And
me sad that you guys didn't grow up with the Bud Bowl. It was awesome.
It was awesome. That's when they could market beer to kids.
That's true. That was
That was a different time.
they were straight up marketing to me.
And now they're just changing their
Now
whole
it's
marketing strategy all
Soft.
over.
That's
again.
snowflakes.
Is
Yeah,
Joe Camel still a thing?
Yeah. I mean,
I like Joe Camel. Here's what I'm on record,
Yes.
and I know we're going a little further, but I'm on record for this.
Yeah.
This is not the first time I've gone, too long talking tonight. I'm on record to say this. As a show, we are against smoking cigarettes.
cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We think it's a bad idea. There's
Yeah,
almost
cigarettes,
nothing redeeming about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, like
A
Paul
farmer
Newman
in
with the-
jeans leaning up against a tractor. and
Paul
a-
Newman with the
yeah.
cigarette.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Steve McQueen,
Steve-
Paul
all
Newman,
those
these
guys.
guys.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it looks cool.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
It's dumb. One shouldn't do
Yeah.
it. As a show, our stance is that it's a bad idea.
And
Yeah.
you will die early.
But doggone it looks
Yes.
cool.
yes.
I agree.
All right.
And nothing smells worse. We should do the next week. The Mount Rushmore of worst smells.
I'm also, okay.
Stale cigarette smoke
Yes.
is up there. Oh,
I miss the smell of cigarettes. I do.
save it for next week.
I got a whole
Menthols.
thing on that.
Next week, cigarette special.
I don't know what menthols are. I don't know how
Menthols
that
are
works.
fantastic.
I just know for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when they go to that thing and the guy's like,
Menthol
"You want
or
menthol
regular?"
or regular?" You know, like,
Menthol.
This place is so cool. I wanted to hang out there. It's so bad. I've never smoked. All right, this is Dan signing off for Jason,
Cigarettes.
reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, boo, sit. Good dog.
I've spoken.
9-9.